Hey guys, and welcome. So today's class is just a bit of a lower body prep class, so it should take no more than 10 minutes. And the idea of this class is just to take you through a few movements to help prep your body for your lower limb strength session or your lower limb cardio session, whatever it is you may be doing around the gym or at home. Lou is our lovely assistant for the day. So the way it's going to work is we're going to do 4 drills. The first one's breath work just for 5 breaths, just to get the core going and just sort of work around the rib cage to pelvis, and then we're going to go into 1 minute rounds of 4 drills just to prep the lower body, and then we'll finish it off with some squats and some ankle work. Okay, so we're going to do our active breaths. You should know all about this, and we're just going to do the lift offs and toe taps. So what we'll do is bring your feet down to Lou, and then we're just going to do the deep breath in through the belly. Then you're going to lift the feet up and fully blow away. Create that tension, create that tension. You're going to hold that tension, you're going to tap your toes. And again. And then back down nice and slow. Reset. Big belly breaths, lift the feet. Blow away. Go into apnea, really fight. You should feel everything compress around the tummy, and then you're going to tap for me nice and slow, back up, and release. And again, the idea is, first part is just to get the pelvis and the ribcage working together, wake up the tummy and all the muscles around it. Blow away, blow away, blow away. Get into the apneic state, blow, 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 and tap. Last one, let's do 4 reps. Lift in, lift up, fully blow away. Fight it. Fantastic. Tap, nice and gentle. And nice and slow. And relax. So the first thing we're going to start with is just some passive hip flexor stretching. Well, a bit of quad and hip flexors in the couch position. So we've got a bench here. You can use the wall. All I want you to do is bring, got a cushion for your knee, you alright?
I'll be right.
Yeah, and then bring the other leg forward. So all I want you is in this position, in a lunge position. From here, what I want you to do is squeeze the leg that's bent, bum cheek forward. Squeeze the bum cheek, you're going to drive the leg forward, and you're going to feel a nice stretch in the front of that right thigh if the right leg's back first. And I just want you to hold this. We're just going to hold this for about 45, 60 seconds. I'm speeding this up, so we're going through this in 10 minutes, so it's a bit of a bite-sized chunk for you guys, so you can get on with your workout or whatever it is you're doing as your main sort of body of your activity. If you want to hold this for longer, we do recommend up to 2 minutes. And for the sake of the video, we're just going to do it for about 45 seconds to a minute and switch sides. So you can just pause it, go a bit longer, and then return to the video. Still going to get benefit from this stretch. Deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, the whole time keeping that right glute engaged, trying to tuck the pelvis under and really feeling that in the front of that right thigh. Beautiful drill for anyone that's been sat around all day, maybe in the office or at home. Just going to really open up the front of them hips. Keep going, another 15 seconds. Another 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now come out of that, lean forward, shimmy that foot out, and switch sides. So you don't need a bench for this, you can just prop your back foot up against the wall. You can put your knee in a cushion if you feel like whatever it is you're trying to prop your foot on is too far away from your knee. Hold, so drive and hold. Same thing, tuck the pelvis under as best you can, squeeze the bum cheek of the bent knee, or the back knee should I say, because they're both bent, and hold, and hold. Contemplate life in this position, always gets me, always gets me. After this guys, we're going to go into some 90-90 work, okay, so we're going to be on the floor. And we're just going to do some trial leg rotations, which we'll demo 1 rep, and then you can join in at home. relax into it, don't fight that movement. You're going to hold it for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come out of that. So I'm going to just bench out the way now. Into your 90-90 position. So the focus is going to be trail leg rotation, so it's the back leg. Okay, so once you set up in 99. To make this exercise easier, you shift your body away from the back leg. From here, you lift the foot and the knee up together. You try and keep the knee in line with the hip as you lift the knee and try and scoop the foot under without it touching the floor. And then back nice and slow. As we come back, you're going to tap the knee, but you're going to keep the foot up, and then you're going to repeat. We're just going to go through 5 nice controlled reps each side, okay? So reset loop. If you want to make this harder, then just keep shifting your body up nice and tall. The more you are upright, the harder it will be on that right leg. So we're going to do 5 reps and then switch sides. So off we go. Lift, keep the knee where it is and scoop the foot under. And then back nice and slow. Tap the knee down. And again. Imagine I'm there with a stick like I am with Lou now. And what I don't want to see is a knee shifting forward. A niff. And keep going. Is that 3?
I don't know.
We'll do 2 more. It's painful. So that we want. Go down with the knee. And rotate round. Beautiful, switch sides. Same again. So rotate round, find that position, lean away as much as you need to execute the movement effectively, and then up we come, lift up and rotate. The next thing we're doing is in standing, and we're just going to do some knee swivels and standing good mornings, and we're just going to pair them together because they work quite well. That's it, keep fighting that range. That's 3, 2 more. Tap the knee down. If it feels it's still too intense, you can just rest the whole leg down, have a couple of seconds, lift the leg and go again if you do feel like you are the glutes in the lateral thigh are on fire. Very good. Right, have a stand up for me. Now we're going to do some knee swivels and straddle good morning. So we'll demo both now. So knee swivels, slightly soften the knees, down in the knees, and then what we're going to do, hands on the quads, and you just sort of roll yourself. So imagine you're drawing a big old circle with your knee. Keep your big toes compressed into the ground. I just want you to do 5 in one way. Speed it up a little bit, I reckon, though. Yeah, that's it. And just go through, try and draw the biggest circle you can with your knees. Start quite small and we'll go bigger. We'll do clockwise and anti-clockwise. So off you go, let's just go into it now. Let's just do 30, 40 seconds of this. I'll tell you to switch in about 15 seconds, so you're doing it this way. Great way to just start to mobilise the ankles as well as the knees. What do you do? 2 more rotations, 1. True, and switch sides, so switch ways, sorry, so go anti-clockwise if you're going clockwise, clockwise if you're going anti-clockwise. And just repeat. Just rolling them knees. Rolling, 18, rolling. Lovely. Let's do 3 more. Come on. That's all. Okay. So, straddle good mornings. Stick or a pump bar or a dowel. We'll just do it standing here then. Feet, straddle position, so feet as wide as you feel comfortable as the mat. Okay, it's not too slippy for you. No, that's alright. Dowel over the back of your head. If you haven't got a dowel or a pump bar in the gym, you can just put your hands behind your head. Yeah, as wide as you feel comfortable. From here, all we're doing is we're keeping, keeping the legs nice and straight, and we're just pulling forward with our hip flexors, keeping the back as straight as we can. Okay? And then drive up. So, let's do 5 nice controlled reps. So, up nice and tall. hinge forward, pulling forward from the hip flexors. So imagine you are a hardback book and you're folding from the hips. Good, find your end range, you're going to feel your hip flexors tighten and then drive up. Good, that's one. Let's do 5 nice control breaths. Hinge forward, pause at the bottom of your rep, hold, fight it with the knees, driving back and then lift up. 2, and again. Hinge forward, feel it in the back of the hip flex, the hamstrings, and then drive up. 3, and again. Let's do 2 more. Down, drive and hold, drive up. Last one. Come down and hold. Fight it, drive your knees back, hold, pause, 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 and drive. Well done. Okay, so we're going to bring it all together now with some kinetic squats and some ankle dorsiflexion active stretching. So, kinetic squats, we're going to do with the, so you've got a bit of feedback, so box squat variation. If you haven't got a box, you don't need it at home. Oh, we're doing it so your feet a little bit narrower. Good. So feet just a bit more of the shoulder width for whatever you consider your comfortable squatting base. That is for you to decide. And your toes don't have to be pointing forward, they have to be pointing out. Just find whatever your natural position, standing position is. From here, what we're going to do is hands out in front. We're going to lower ourselves for the same amount of time as we come up through the rep. So we're going to go down for about 3 to 4 seconds, up for 3 to 4 seconds. You're going to initiate the movement from your knees though, guys, so the hips will follow. So what I want you to do is bend the knees over the toes, and then sink into it, and then up nice and slow, okay? So we're going to go nice and slow now with it. We're going to slow it down. So let's go for 5 reps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, pause, and then drive up. 1, up, slow as well. I do the same thing. Yeah. Here we go again. So drive down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then up for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and again. So down we come, nice and slowly, bend from the knees, down, 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 and then up for the same. Initially, the tendency is you want to just drive up out of the squat, but as we're sort of warming you up for some lower body work, you want to keep that time under tension and just work through the whole rep. Get you control in every little bit of it. 2 more. Nice and slow. As Lou's doing an excellent job of, and we're squatting. Initiate the movement from the knees, and then the hips in the back will follow. That way you're going to have a far better squat. 5. Good. And let's go into our ankle dorsiflexion stretch. So it's a bit of an active stretch. Put the foot on the bench or the box that you've just been using. What you're going to do as you are driving your foot, your knee over your toe, you're trying to bring that foot up towards your shin. So you're trying to dorsiflex as you pull your knee in. And then you're going to push the ground away. So you're trying to plantarflex as you come back up. So you're sucking the foot in, pause and hold, driving the foot towards the shin, fight that, fight that, fight that. Push away into the surface and reset and go again. So pull your foot in, really feel like you're dragging your foot up towards your shin bone. And then really feel like you're pushing your toes away as you drive away. Okay, let's do 2 more. Pause now and drive. Last one, you're going to come and hold this one, so drive all the way in. Drag, 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 drag. Fight it, pause, fight for a bit more, keep the heel down, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, nice and slow. Switch foots. Same again. So pull that foot in, find your end range for the heel lifts, hold and then drive away, drive the foot down. And again, suck the foot up towards the shin as you pull the knee over the toe, hold and push away. And again. Drive away. 2 more. Drive it in. Good. Last one. Push it in, really hold it, hold. 3, 2, 1, and push away. Very good, well done. Then again, last round, so just one more quick round. Nice and slow on the down, bend the knees over the toes. Pause, and then up we go. And again. bend the knees, hover just off there, pause for a second, and then nice and slow on the way back up. Fantastic. That's 5? Yeah. Autopilot.
Go into this
And
one.
again, back into your ankles, one last round. Let's just drag the feet in. Drive in, pause, and push away. And again. Drag in, pause, push away. Right, number 3. Last one, let's hold again. Drag in, hold, hold, hold. 3, 2, 1. Good. Switch sides, off we go again. Same again, last 5 and then we are done. Number 3, 2 more, drive the foot in towards the shin, pause and then push it away. Last one, come down and hold, drive that range, hold for a bit longer, 4, 3, 2, 1, and push away. Well done guys, hope you enjoyed that. Now you can crack on with whatever session you're doing and we'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.